Welcome to Live Secrets, new training from me, Mike Stewart, the Internet Audio Guy. And I want to tell you why I got the inspiration for a .live web address separate from your other websites to go live to and repurpose that content. And I want to tell you about the inspiration. Now, .live is what's called a TLD, or a top-level domain. It's just an address. It's just like .com, but it's .live. And there's lots and lots of them. But the .lives are pretty much underutilized, and I'm going to tell you why they're important. And I want to show you the inspiration I got of what we all can and should be doing. And let's kind of go over that overview right now. Here was the first bit of inspiration. Facebook Live, YouTube Live are all the rage these days. And there's lots of great reasons for going live on Facebook and going live on YouTube. But you're helping Facebook.com and you're helping YouTube.com when you go live to those systems. But just let's kind of get this concept clear in our minds. When I was a kid, 8 p.m. Eastern Sunday night meant time to tune in the live Ed Sullivan Show. CBS was the network, and Channel 11 was the CBS affiliate where I grew up. So we didn't have to think about it. We were trained to know that at 8 p.m., tune in Channel 11 on Sunday nights, and we would get live, fresh content. We became fans of the show. And with viewers and fans, advertisings can monetize the audience. And it's the same principle. But there's actually other principles that you can do today that Ed couldn't do back in the 60s and 70s. But just remember, here is what built fans for Ed's show. He went live, same time, same channel every week. In fact, there was an old joke with Batman. Same time, same bat channel. Well, that's the same thing here. So that's the concept that anybody can do with .live secrets. So how can you create the same expectation with your fans or your community or your list on the internet? That's what you want to do. Well, there's two things. Here's the recipe. Create a regularly scheduled time to go live. That's key. Now, whether you use Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or Ustream, or Zoom, or whatever it is you want to use, because there's lots of technologies that will allow you to go live with video content. But here's what most people do. They go live on the other people's channels. They don't go live on something they own and control. So when you create a regularly scheduled place to go live, and that's why I'm saying a .live location online that houses your live feed from Facebook or YouTube or any streaming service that's out there. And we, in this course, we're going to talk about the ways, the technologies that allow you to go live. And you should go live at Facebook and YouTube, but you need to have something you own and control. And that's why the .live location that I recommend is that is your channel. .live is your network, your channel. And your time is up to you, and regularity is how you can create the solution. Now, I observed this with a church that I like. This is Andy Stanley in Atlanta. And as you can see here, he goes live every Sunday at 9 a.m. and at 11 a.m. In other words, he broadcasts live the same time every week. And he actually has a countdown clock to the next time he goes live. However, he houses his live feed on his web address .live. That was the inspiration. And I'm going to show you why that's important from a search engine application. But like I said, they chose to make a .live location instead of going live to their .org or their .com website. It's not on a streaming service or streaming service URL like Facebook or YouTube. It's on their own URL. So in other words, they appear here and then they archive here. So it's a location, a channel per se, to go live to and then archive your messages and build a fan base. And then they monetize it here with donations. You get to monetize it. They surround their live feed with things that make them money. Now, this is something else that I noticed in Google. When you search for their live content, their .live site outranks their .org site, their main website. Why would they have these two websites? Because they want their live streaming folks to come here to build fans to go here. It's the same concept for you. So I thought I'll test this myself. And I bought MikeStewart.live. And in a matter of 3 days, if you search Google for Mike Stewart live stream, you can see that my .live community is already ranking. So whatever keywords, whatever verbiage, whatever advertising, if people can remember your brand or who you are and the words, where is he streaming live, that .live website can rank high above and rise above the rest to help people find you and tune you in. So, you're probably going, well, Mike, why are you excited about this? Why are you doing it? Why bother to do this? Well, here's the benefits that I see and the reason we're doing this intro and overview before you even get started with the mechanics of it. If you build a .live site and you don't use it, shame on you, because it's going to hold you accountable to create live content, howbeit as short and simple as you make it, whatever you can commit to, but committing to on a regular schedule. The show must go on when you build fans expecting a show. So in other words, it's like Ed Sullivan. He had to have a new show every week. Now, every once in a while, he could rerun an old show. And you know what? There's ways to do that as well. He could pre-record stuff, and there's ways to do that and still go live. But you've got to be held accountable to that. If you do this and you don't make a commitment to do it regularly, then you missed the whole point. And for an audience to show up live, you got to make it easy to know, remember where and when you broadcast. One of the things about Facebook Live and YouTube, if they subscribe to your channel or they subscribe to your live feed, their phones will ding saying you go live. Well, that interrupts them. And and if you're not on a regularly scheduled time, then, even though it does ding them that you're going live, they're probably not going to show up. So here is a way to say, this is the time. Come see me and know that I'm going to be here, but also know that I'm going to archive everything. So they get to choose. So you build that .live address, and you do it on a domain.live URL that you own. But here's what's the benefit. It means people are not distracted from your content. That means the only thing they see is your content and the things that you offer. Whereas if they're on Facebook or YouTube, they're going to be able to see other information, other ads, other links, things that you don't control that could distract them the minute you did your content. But when you're bringing them to your property, then you're in control of it, and you can refer them to things that make you money, affiliate links, products, services, events, you name it. And once again, if you make yourself regularly create content to go live with, you can repurpose that content very easily. And we're going to be training this as a podcast, as an article, as a blog post. Upload those live videos to your YouTube channel, build playlists with that. It just makes a traffic magnet for your .live website, which once intends can build your email list. And then, of course, if it builds your email list, you can also do sales from it. So, a little bit of effort to make a commitment to do this on a regular basis can be repurposed in a multitude of ways. So that's the benefits I see of going live. So what's the recipe that we're going to go into detail on? Well, number one, you need to get a .live domain name. And, of course, I sell GoDaddy products at Domains You Control. And, of course, I'm going to have a bonus offer for people who go through me. And, in fact, you can move your domains to me and save money. But, this is where you need to do it. I'm amazed that MikeStewart.live was available all these years. And as many Mike Stewarts there is, well, I've grabbed it. It's mine. I'll bet your brand, your name, your product, whatever it is you want to do, the .live is available. So go to Domains You Control and grab a .live domain. That's step one. Step two, install WordPress on it. And that's one of the things that we do. We sell WordPress hosting at Domains You Control. And once you turn on WordPress, then the ability to do all the things I say are, if you look at this, this is going to be my MikeStewart.live. I plan on going live every 10 o'clock each Monday morning at 10 a.m. Central, and then I'm going to archive all my content as a podcast and also have my latest episodes, but surrounded with things I call my sponsors, but it's really the things that make me money. And then you've got to choose a streaming platform. Well, there's lots of them. The free ones are Facebook Live and YouTube Live. But then there's livestream.com, BeLive.tv, and Zoom.us. All of those systems will let you go live streaming and connect to your .live address. So you pick. Do you want to be constricted by a handful of things by doing it with the free systems? Both of those work great. But if you're willing to pay for some systems, we'll have links to it, and we're going to go and explain how you can use them. I'm loving Zoom.us. The professional Zoom account is a great way to go live on your website. One of the best ways to go live is with a Logitech 920 webcam. They're about $50. They have a 4K one that you can spend more money on, and then a good USB microphone. I still use the Audio-Technica, but a good microphone is a great way to do your live streaming from your computer. You can do it from your phone, but more importantly, there's all kinds of software. And once again, we're going to go over all of this software, but I just wanted you to be aware of it. Facebook Live works in Chrome very well, so the Chrome browser is really good for Facebook Live. Open Broadcaster software is a free software that does a great job of going live. But Livestream, BeLive, and Zoom are the softwares as a service. That's what SaaS stands for. And then you can go live from your phone. The Facebook app really makes it easy to go live from the phone. I think for some of the things that I'm going to be teaching, going live from your desktop in your office is best. But you know what? You can go live right from your Facebook app. And then there's the Switcher Go app for the iPhone. Both of those. But phone apps will allow you to go live, especially if you have a quiet room and a mount for the phone, and you can be prepared to go live and make good content. And then, of course, one of the things that you'll be able to do is you can go this content when you're using Facebook. You can go to your Facebook business page, not just your profile. You can go to your business page or your business group. And then, of course, what happens is when you do that, there are ways, and we're going to be teaching it, how to connect your Facebook Live to appear on your website. And, of course, when you use Chrome or Zoom or those types of software with a webcam, then you get, in fact, there's the image of me using my webcam, and then you can also do screencasting with Chrome, absolutely free, and all of that stuff can appear on your .live site. And then, once again, once you've got a video file, we're going to be teaching you how to get that content. In fact, a lot of your lives could be nothing but like this. You could go live with PowerPoint slides in your voice. That way you don't even have to comb your hair, put on a nice shirt, even have lighting. If you wanted to just make some live content that was teaching, you can do screen share, and you can do that absolutely free. We're going to talk about how you do all of that. And then it becomes a video blog post, so you can, or a podcast of just your narration and your slides. And then, of course, one of the other things we're going to be talking about in this course is that repurposing that content and setting up your YouTube channel properly. Because one of the things is, here's one of the biggest mistakes people do, and I'm guilty of it as well, not working to get more subscribers to my YouTube channel, and then also not posting enough content. I mean, I'm guilty of procrastination, and I've made it a point this year to start making more content, holding myself accountable to do it with .live, and then repurposing that content on my YouTube channel. So you do all of this. How are we going to make money with it? Well, the thing is the more content. It's called content marketing. The more content you have out there, the better your odds are to bring people to your email opt-in boxes. In other words, more people who find you, the more times in your website you tell people to go to my website. Like right now, I would say something like go to internetaudioguide.com and put your name and email address there to be on my list as an email list subscriber. And then, of course, the obvious is advertising your products and services in your episodes, referencing other things that make you money. And then, it also is a way for you to create content for your membership sites. But then also the biggest thing is links from your .live site to your products and services, and affiliate links. And then, of course, playlist curation content. What you need to do is just remember, the more you do, the better your chances somebody's going to click on something that makes you money. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to go step by step and learn the mechanics of setting up a .live website. Number one, we're going to show you how to build a basic WordPress website with a free theme. You can get complicated with this. You can make it more, make it do a whole lot more. But more importantly, if you don't know how to do it from soup to nuts, we're going to show you that. Then there's a Facebook Live embed plugin that you're going to need to buy, and we're going to show you the link and show you how to set it up. It's a little complicated to do it, but we're going to have the tutorials, and between us and them, you'll be able to do it. Then Facebook Live for free from Chrome browser, using screen share, OBS software, YouTube Live with a webcam, the iPhone apps, how to download all those files from going live to repurpose them, and then the podcast plugin that allows you to podcast that content if you choose to do so, and then the YouTube upload and configuration, how to set up your YouTube channel properly and repurpose it, and also make sure that you get plenty of links and traffic back from YouTube videos, and then curating lists with those, making playlists of that content, and then repurposing that YouTube video as a blog post and a Facebook archive, and then the wrap-up next step. So that is what we're going to be going over. That's what we're going to be building, and that's the overview of how .live secrets can set you apart from your competitors.